Hi, Jacqueline Foster here. So excited to be back. And today we're going to be talking about honoring ourselves and really within that, honoring the commitments that we make to ourselves. And just to start off, I'd like you to think and just imagine that you make a commitment to one of your friends and you're going to meet every week for coffee for the next month. And what happens is every day that you're scheduled to go, you find an excuse, you call your friend to cancel, there's some reason that you don't go, okay? What's going to happen? There's going to be some strain that's created. You're going to maybe be drained because you said you made this commitment and you didn't do it. There might be some strain in the relationship because your friend's going to be like, dude, we said we were going to make this commitment and we're not doing it. And so there's going to be strain, basically, at the end of the day. So what I'd like you to think about is taking that idea of this friend relationship where you're committing and then bailing to thinking about that internal conversation that we make with ourselves. And when we make promises and commitments to ourselves, are we keeping them? And this is a really important thing to remember, and I've really been reminded of this recently by the work of Caroline Myss, rereading The Anatomy of Spirit and watching one of her series on the energetics of healing. And I was really reminded that when we do not hold the commitments to ourselves, we create a very disempowering relationship with ourselves. And we really end up losing trust and confidence in our ability to get things done. So what we need to do is we need to heal that relationship. So I want to give you a couple ideas today on how to do that. And so one, as you're listening, ask yourself, we're at the start of the new year and this is a good time to find out if kind of those things that you've recommitted to are things that you are following through on. And so if there's something that's coming up for you that you know you're not following up on, I'd like you to just maybe pull that to the side and let's go through these next 3 steps and help you identify how to get you back on track. So I'm going to take you through the 3 R's of honoring yourself. The first one is to reevaluate. So often when we're not holding a commitment to ourselves, this is information. We're being told maybe that this isn't important. This really isn't important to us maybe. Does it align with your values and visions? Is this commitment something that's going to be really moving you forward? And, moving you forward towards something that's going to be fulfilling. A lot of times we make commitments maybe because we feel like we should or we have to do something. But it's really important to evaluate and to find out, is this even important to me? And if it's not, it might be a good time to ask yourself, you know what? Do I need to put this commitment to the side, or do I really need to just completely revamp the way that I see and think about this commitment? One example that I can use is that I used to go to the gym a lot, but I found that when I would go to the gym a lot and put all this stress on myself to do that, just to look good or to feel good, which it wasn't even doing, I felt tired. I felt really tired, and it wasn't a good commitment that was serving me anymore. So I really had to reevaluate and find a new way to make myself feel like I was healthy and strong. So reevaluate and collect information and find out what's working and what's not. A really cool way to do this is to have a dialogue, to have a conversation with yourself, either on paper or getting a recording device. And talk it through. Ask yourself, hey, what do you need here? I'd love for us to be able to, stay healthy and strong, or I'd love for us to be able to create, put more money in our savings account, or, whatever it is. Take a moment to really define that, and then in this dialogue, go through it, go through all the options, ask yourself, hey, what do we need? Do we need resources here? Do we need some support? And allow yourself to have a conversation and just see what comes up. And so once you've reevaluated and you've found out, is this important? Does this align with my values? Do I need to readjust the way I see this commitment? The next thing is you recommit. So, and one of the parts of recommitting, and this you could kind of tied into your reevaluation process, but asking yourself, is this just a matter of needing to chunk this down? Am I expecting 30 minutes of myself, but 30 minutes is just not working right now? Do I maybe need to go down to a 5-minute commitment complete that 5 minutes and then, really build up that momentum with the 5 and really create that good feeling that wants you to expand it into 10, 15, and 20 minutes and so on. So give yourself permission to chunk it down, because that's what's going to help build up that confidence and that trust within yourself to keep expanding that time. Okay, so reevaluate, recommit, and the last is to respond. And what I mean by that is to hold that commitment, to really act on it. Like the next day, within 24 hours, really make a commitment to yourself to do it, and then to do it. And what that helps you do is it helps you to build that trust, to build that confidence within yourself, and to really get yourself back on this place of momentum. So I hope this is really helpful. A reminder as well, if you're noticing you're not keeping those commitments, this is not permission to to whip yourself and to get aggressive and tell yourself that you're not good enough. It's a time to reevaluate, to recommit, to respond, and to really start to build up that trust again. So I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to hear your experiences with this, and I wish you the best and look forward to sharing more in the future. Thanks so much.